Good morning, friends. Once again, we are in our favorite channel All in One to learn and practice the method of concentration of mind. It's our 8th morning that we are trying to know our mind. We are trying to know how my mind is an instrument and it can be used for serving the purpose of my life, for attaining the goal of life by controlling it, by practicing regular concentration. And a few facts we have already learned about our mind. It is that mind works like a breeze, and multitude of thoughts they are coming out of mind, and if we cannot control these thoughts, then they create a lot of trouble in our mind and do not let us do the work following a particular method. And that is why controlling the mind is very much essential. We have learned that there are certain factors like that desire for more and more just material things, then jealousy, and then that ego. These are the three factors which make our restless mind more restless. And yes, we have already learned also that the nature of the mind is very, very restive, and that is why it becomes very much difficult for us to control this mind. We know that I and my mind, they are two different things. My mind is like my servant, and with the help of that I have to just get my works done. And the variations, according to Swami Vivekananda, is concentration of mind when education is concerned and not the collecting of facts. Fine. And then we have to just come to that very fact that 90% of people, because they do not know how to control mind, they simply waste their mind energy, and that is creating a lot of trouble just throughout our life. There is one school of thought where people believe that whatever the outside nature reacts in our mind, in that manner the responses are created in the mind, and according to these responses, guided by them blindly, we should follow the dictate of our mind. That is a totally misguiding fact. Yes, Swami Vivekananda therefore has said that 90% of thought force is wasted by ordinary human being, and therefore he is constantly committing blunders. The trained man or mind never makes a mistake. It's very, very important, and we have to think whether we belong to that 90% or not. And if we think it is like that, then we have to make the mark, we have to prove it that we are different. Let's know this also, that the difference in their power of concentration also constitutes the difference between man and man. You know, there is a difference between man and animal. Compare the lowest with the highest man. The difference is in the degree of concentration. And the basic difference between man and animal is that man has that power of concentration, but animals don't. And then you see that very particular factor of power of concentration also constitutes the difference between man and man. And therefore we should learn how to concentrate our mind. Yes, we have to learn it because this is quintessential essential and we must acquire it. Now, it is already learned that first thoughts come into our mind. Thoughts come, and according to thoughts, what happens? We then are prompted to action. Thoughts guide us how we will act and behave. Our speech also, our behavior also is entirely guided by our thought process. In fact, each and every work we do, each and every thought we think, they are definitely and solely guided by how we are thinking. And so, from our next episode, we should learn that if we can, and there can be some particular method by which we can just practice concentration of mind regularly, and that method, that system is very, very important. So we have to learn concentration of mind. In Sanskrit, in Raja Yoga, this is called dharana, concentration of mind. And yes, we actually generally follow just 5 out of 8 steps as explained in the Yoga Sutra of Patanjali. And these 8 steps are yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana. Yeah, there are 3 more steps which we should not discuss much about here. These are like pranayam, then dhyan and samadhi. These 3 steps are not for the common man. It is for the yogis, it is for the sadhakas who want to attain mukti, attain God right now and in this life only. And this cannot be the goal for average man, common man, just working in the field or in the factory or in the office or the student in the school. But for all of us, that concentration of mind, practicing it is really, really helpful. So from next episode, we should learn this concentration of mind. And for today, just like every day, let us focus on a particular image, the image you like the most, and then just take deep breathing, inhale and exhale. 6 times we'll do it. After taking deep breathing, we will pray for the good of all. May all live in peace and happiness. That is the prayer we should do very, very sincerely. Okay, and after that, we'll close our eyes and focus on the image for next 5 minutes, trying to remove all other thoughts from my mind. My entire mind is now focused on the image. Try this. This is going to really help us if we do it twice every day. Thank you.